Welcome back to another episode of Shonen Table. My name is Manuel.
I'm Gafar.
And we're going to give you our top 5 ranking of our weekly anime watch list.
Let's get to it.
Ikaza! We're back and we're going to give you our top 5 for last week. Our number 5 is JJK.
The Culling Games finally begins.
Shit's about to get real.
So the team split up. Yuji and Megumi, they've gone to a different colony to the others. And guess what? Just like any battle royale, there's spawn campers. These little shits, they're camping the spawn. They're trying to get the little newcomers, the little level ones. But Yuji dealt with them instantly.
No diff.
No diff.
No diff indeed. Megumi dealt with that girl as well. No diff to her as well, obviously. And then they both asked them the same question. Where is Higuromo? And they both said different answers. Who's lying? So I think the girl's lying. And I think the guy's telling the truth. So I think Yuji's going to go to the right place. And I think Megumi's going to go on a goose chase.
See, I think they're on the same team.
Interesting.
Now I'm thinking, why do they want... it looks like they're trying to separate them instantly. So who are they working for? What's their goal? Why are they trying to separate them? So for me, they're both working together to go to that.
We'll see. But yeah, it was a good number 5 spot. Good action from Sukuna. From anime only as well.
Only, yeah.
Anime only. My number 4 this week is Hell's Paradise. Insane. They left us on a crazy cliffhanger yesterday. And another one this week. So, Hell's Paradise was insane. We're at this peak of action and all that stuff. And Gabimaru, he reminds me of Garo, just adapting real quick, and the Tensen are actually seeing that as well. So, he was fighting this crazy strong guy who's supposed to be his opposite, and he showed him Wagwan. He gave him one bang to the face, and then the other girl sliced him in half. And then, obviously, it's like Elden Ring, there's a second phase. Then the real fight started, and it was a crazy, crazy jump. That guy's power just tripled, quadrupled, whatever, and now Gabimaru is in a hot place. And they left us with, like, Gabimaru, is he dead? I don't get it. Like, why do they do this? I don't understand. They literally just cut him like some cheese and left him there. Like, bro, Hell's Paradise is dark, man. Definitely a number 4 for this week, 100%.
My number 4 is Sentenced to be a Hero. Xylo, pat the damn goddess, man. So what I like about Sentenced to be a Hero, there's more mystery. We found out humans have now got an allegiance with demons. And this connects with Vitamin Leopold's story, because he was the journalist who was basically saying he fabricated some truths, and they actually said, you're going to become a hero because you're getting too close to the truth. So they sentenced him to be a hero just due to that. And now we're unraveling it slowly. So the first piece of the puzzle is the fact that humans have made allegiances with the demons. We thought it was fiction, but it's true. Xylo is finally using Teorita's powers. Finally. And it's good that we're seeing that. I thought, oh, she's just going to rain down swords again. No, she didn't do that. She rained down different variants of swords. One huge one, other different blades. You've got an axe in there, a little scythe in there or something. So it's cool to see that she actually had a variation to her powers, so I like the fact about that. However, the demon didn't really give that much of a pushback. I know they used a crazy ultimate attack on him, but a bit disappointed in the demon. I wasn't that satisfied with his death. However, it was a good ending. Overall, great ep. Our number 3 is Fate Strange Fake.
The second Berserker just got revealed.
Another week of Fate Strange hurting my brain. So we get introduced to a homunculus. If you don't watch the other Fate, she's basically... they created their design to be a vessel for the Holy Grail itself. In this case, we got Philia. She's stupid strong. And how do we see that she's strong? Because she took an arrow from Alcides and she negated it like it was nothing.
Alcides and that Claudius guy, I think they're one of my favourite couples in the game. I think they're going to go pretty far in this game. I like that Claudius guy, the blonde hair. He's a hitman type. He's just straight to the business. And I like the memory that he had. Like, so he had a memory. He's linking memories of Hercules. And that moment that they had where he was like, who is that? He's a nerd. And Hercules was like, yo, don't talk about my brethren like that. And he was like, you know what? I'm not apologizing, but I won't bring this up again. And I was like, some good respect that they have towards each other, which is cool. And then out of nowhere, like he said, the homunculus came with that girl, and they summoned that Harua, which is the true berserker out of this whole Fate series. And it's apparently Harua's from the epic story of Gilgamesh, and apparently Gilgamesh is scared of this type of character. So we'll see how this turns out.
Other than that, I liked Sigma's situation. So Sigma, he's the master of the Watcher. He is observing everything that's going on. Sigma gets a call. The Watcher basically says to Sigma, your former guys are sending people to come check you. So he's thinking...
the shadow guy, man.
The shadow guy, yeah. So he said... So Sigma's in a situation where his former ties, they don't really trust him anymore. And the new alliances that he's trying to make, they don't even trust him either. The new alliance is basically trying to get a ceasefire or truce with Arthur, the Zabania lady, basically. And they have a nice little dynamic going between them because Arthur and Sigma, they trust each other, kind of wary of each other. But he's like, listen, use me and I'm going to use you, whatever. But Zabania, on the other hand...
She doesn't trust him.
Don't trust him. Is she going to kill him? Is she going to break the ceasefire? I don't know.
I like the good drama and crisscrosses that's going on in Fate. It's going to be a great one. Let's go. Next episode will be great. My number 2 this week is Sentenced to be a Hero. Man said, holy sword from different dimension. Get out of here. So yeah, the action, it was the middle of the action of Sentenced to be a Hero. The humans are helping the demons, which is some crazy stuff. But forget all that. I like the fight right at the end where I thought it was all going to be over and I thought Teotora was going to get hit by one of the demon's attacks, the second phase of the demon attack. And I thought she was going to die, but it didn't happen. And then she came out and showed her crazy power and stuff. I thought she was useless. She brought a sword from a different dimension that basically deletes anything. And Xylo basically grabbed it, got hit, got chunks blown out of him, and he's put his arm right through this demon's eye and deleted it. Nah, that was pretty cool, 100%. Great action. Everyone was playing their part in the role. The sniper guy, the guy that lied to him, even though it helped them. Oh, it was pretty cool. But Sentenced to be a Hero, definitely number 2 this week. Crazy action.
My number 2 is Darwin's Incident. So we got a shooter, a school shooter in this episode of Darwin's Incident. He was tasked to go into the school and just shoot up everybody. However, and to get basically provoke Charlie into doing something. Now listen, he didn't shoot and fatally kill everyone. He left some people fatally wounded, in agony, slowly dying and stuff. Why are they doing this? It's to mess with Charlie psychologically, because Charlie's got an innate desire to help and protect others, like we've seen in the other episodes, and they're trying to battle this with him and his other preservation of self-preservation. So what is he going to choose? To preserve himself or help others? And that's what they done. They laid out bodies. Charlie's going around the school, going past these bodies. They're screaming, Mum. They're shouting in agony. They're screaming in pain. They're dying. They're all their gasps. Charlie's taking all this in and it's messing them up psychologically. And that was what one of their goals was, to do this. It was a twisted ep. It was dark, but it was a good watch.
My number 1 this week was Darwin's Incident. School shooter. Craziness. Darwin's Incident. So, we're following this new guy. So he's like he's protesting about veganism and stuff, yeah. And he was making like a lot of sense. I can't lie to you, like, you know what I mean? So it got real political in the beginning of Darwin's Incident. The head of the terrorist organization saw this guy and basically indoctrinated him. They took him to a cafe, and in this cafe, he was proclaiming his passion towards the movement and stuff. But the owner of the cafe was basically racist to the black guy who's the head of the terrorist organization. Yeah, that guy got kidnapped and he made the schoolboy kill that guy. Indoctrinated him, and now that schoolboy is a school shooter. So he went into the cafeteria and he killed 14 people, got a kill streak straight away. Charlie heard this in the school and now he's on like attack mode, going through the school and stuff. I don't know what their goal is, but their goal is to basically make Charlie like confused or something. I don't know, but I think Charlie's gonna run in that room and gonna take that gun and shove it up his. But the ending of Darwin's Incident was actually pretty cold. He's live streaming the whole thing. He broke into the room and he held the gun to the girl's head and he just said, God bless. Bow. Nah, number 1 spot for sure.
My number 1 is Hell's Paradise. These lot are getting cooked. They are cooked. They are all locked in with 10 cents. It is about to go left. Gabimaru is against his worst matchup. He's got fire. The other guy's got water. However, he still throws hands with him. I like the whole system with the towel. You can basically give yourself armament haki by thinning it and putting layers around yourself. You can dampen yourself, go invisible and stuff. The whole system of towel is pretty complex and I really like that part about it. The water messes up with the fire person. I like that. That's pretty cool. The 2 shinobis now, they have made the Leaf Village proud. They were kicking this Tenzin's ass, Gabimaru with the layup and then Yuzihara with the slam dunk on this Tenzin's face. But at the end of the episode, brother, it looks like they're both about to die because this guy transforms into a mad thing and both of these guys are dying in the next episode. That's all I'm going to say.
Right, Goofs, we've got a picture here and Who is your favorite blind character on there?
It's a tough question
It
because
is
I
tough.
like Gyome. I love
Gyome's
Toph.
a bad man.
It's tough at the end of the day.
Aye.
But I don't want Gyome crying next to me all day, every day. It will have to be Fujitora.
Fujitori.
And I'll tell you why.
He's honourable, man. He's a sick.
Everyone else was born blind. He chose to be blind. There's different levels to it. He stabbed himself in the eye.
Okay.
That's why.
pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Who's yours?
Was Toph born blind?
Yeah.
Okay. Tosin is amazing. He's one of my favourite characters of all time, actually. But Toph is on the list. Toph instantly gets that, man. Toph was there. I grew up with Toph. When she's moving around and feeling the shit with her feet and stuff, nah. Toph is number one, but I'd say Tosin's close second, 100%. And Dororo, over there at the bottom, he didn't choose to be blind either, but he has a dark story. Dark. He was born with nothing and stuff, and he had to kill demons to gain body parts and stuff.
Oh, he's that guy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'll still prefer the blind bandit over
Yeah,
him.
it is alright.
But Fujitora.
That's it, 100%. Right, we've got another one here. Build your character. Yeah?
Cool.
Give us a character build first.
So I'm saying for speed, nothing beating teleportation. I know Ichigo's probably faster, but I want to teleport. Minato for speed.
Definitely.
For drive, it's a shaky one. They're all pretty much the same character, but Asta.
100%.
Because he was on the floor with his face down. Yami said, "Get up, I need you." He got up straight away. I need that at 7 a.m. in the morning. Do you know what I mean? When my manager needs me. IQ, I know Senku is great for civilization, but I don't care. I'm going with light. I need that cynical mastermind. Do you know what I mean? And then for powers, Miliadis is probably stronger. Miliadis is probably stronger. I want Gojo. I don't want the rain to touch me. I want to be able to fly and teleport and just obliterate anything with Hollow Purple if I see fit. That'd be nice. Who are you picking?
My build will be Minato for speed. I don't care for Ichigo 100%. Minato for speed, teleportation. Drive, again, R-Star.
Is it?
Has to be, man. Surpass your limits here and now. Come on, man.
Okay, well, I do think you're picking.
IQ, though, is definitely Senku. Definitely.
Who cares about building?
I'm definitely having Senku in my team, that's for sure. In my build. And powers, I'm switching it. I'm going Meliadis, and I'm pretty sure Meliadis has a way to bypass Infinity somehow.
He might.
But I'm going Meliadis straight away, 100%. 10 Commandments. That's another episode of the Shonen Table. Thank you guys for watching.
Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Ikazuh.